Hello guys, today we are currently at Santo, just after East Legon Hills on the main road right there, and I'm going to be showing you the kind of houses that are actually at this place. So if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button, and you always get notified whenever we post any videos. If you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy a land in Ghana, just check in the description of the video, get my number there, reach me. If you also want someone to help you with due diligence before you buy any property in Ghana, you also want someone to to do consultation, to know about the business and the real estate business in Ghana, I'm also available for that. So come with me, I'm going to show you the kind of houses that are at this area. You get to educate yourself about the kind of development and constructions that are actually ongoing, and it's so interesting for you to know the kind of investment people are making in this country. Don't lose guard. This is the right place for you to actually learn about Ghana. Kindly subscribe to the channel, come on me, yeah? So basically, the kind of houses that are here are crazy, yeah? And I'm going to be walking you through. There are some that are actually under construction and some that are already built. So come on me. I'm going to be entering through this, and what you see right there is the other side. And this side, you can see the houses that are built here. Guy, zoom in, let me show you something. This is so interesting. It looks like an estate developer that builds it. Please come closer. Let me show you. It's so beautiful. This looks like 3 houses at one side and also 3 houses at the other side, and it's all just gated. So that's what we're talking about. The kind of development that you see at this area, it's so interesting for you to actually take, to be much concerned about. So kindly come here. Let's go. So basically, you get to see what I'm seeing right in front of me here, and you also take note about the kind of roads that are made here. The roads are not yet done yet, so that should tell you that this kind of like a new site sort of. But it's all under Santo. This is not under East Legon Hills. This is Santo. Don't let anyone tell you that this is East Legon Hills, yeah? So you pay attention to it. Come on, let's go. So I hope you didn't pause it. So we're going to be seeing what we have here. Well, if you look at the road over there, you think looking at it, it could be around 20 feet kind of road dimension. It's not up to 30 feet. So you could have a double lane for cars to pass. But now thinking about the drainage system that could be done at this area is what is so concerning. So you look at the area, the kind of house built here is quite okay, but the roads are not yet done yet. So, but it's so interesting to understand that the kind of buildings that are built at this area is not a joke. Yeah, so come on me, yeah? I keep telling you that when you are building a home, it's very important you build your house at locations that you have other beautiful houses, so that no one comes to build some akoko bomb in front of your house or closer to your house. No. People should build nice houses around you. Yeah, so come in, please come in. Echo, come this way. Echo, go forward. Echo, turn the camera and be showing me. But Echo, keep walking so that Echo, we can be making the videos. Echo, go like this. Show it to me, but you keep going. You can turn yourself and watching, but let the camera show me like the way I showed you yesterday, Echo. So that's what I'm talking about. So this way is okay. So basically what I was telling you is that the kind of houses that are built here is crazy. It's very interesting and very beautiful houses. Like this house that I showed you here, it's like the person just bought. If you look at it, you see that it is like 2 plots that the person bought. Then he built 3 houses one side, he built 3 houses at the other side, and he made a fence on it. So that alone in itself is enough as an estate for you. But basically, houses like this, you could have people to live in them. You have quite a reasonable amount of space for parking space for yourself, and you also do not have place for lawn. As for you, you're looking for a playground for your kids, you wouldn't get it. So you look at the kind of house here, you see that it's a very nice house. And you also look at this place too. Please turn the camera right here. You see that those are houses that are actually on construction, you understand? And you also look at right there, zoom it, please zoom it so that they could see it very well. See the kind of house right there too is also beautiful. Take it down here, you can see a lot of works are ongoing. See this brown and white house. You can zoom it, let them have the brown and white house. So that should tell you that a lot of works are actually ongoing here, and it's a silent work that people are actually doing, and they don't tell you that you should also come and invest. So please, let's go. Yeah. Echo, go forward while you show me So when you look at how life or works that are actually going on this area, you get to understand that it's not a joke. People are really investing. I'm taking you through to actually have a good view of how the area looks like. The road is not good. Show them the road, Echo. Echo, the road is not good at all. The road is not good at all. But you can think about it. If you are thinking about long term, then you don't have problem. Let's say the next 5 years, the next 3 years, you will understand that this place will become better than how you are seeing it now. So, Charlie, these are investment people are making. What I want you to pay attention is the houses people are actually building at this area. The houses is not a joke. People are building big big houses. This house you are seeing right there is a big house. It is not a small house. It's a big house you are seeing right there. It could be around 5 bedrooms. A story building. And also the one in front of you, you can see that, right? Stand and keep it where it's shaky. You can see. Zoom in a little bit. You understand? So that's what we're talking about. Then you zoom out for people to see the fence. See the fence, the wall that was made. So these are huge investments that are actually ongoing on, and people are really silent doing this kind of business. So this is somewhere at Santo. If you are buying land at this area, you should take note that it's not a joke. Yeah, it's not a joke at all. It's not a joke. People regard here as East Legon. Some even want to call here Ashaliboche. And Charlie. So zoom down, let us see what is down there. You can see over there is the lanes are well done. They have good lanes. You understand? This part of the lane, the road is big. This part of the lane is big. It could be around 30 feet. You understand? Yeah, but also it could be around 30 feet. This kind of lanes, they can have drainage system. And they can have drainage system at the edges. And if they want, they could even make a walkway on the drainage system. So this part of the road is okay. Just that this part is what is not wide. It's not up to this side. Yeah, so let's go. So it's so interesting. Please go for it. Yeah. It's so interesting for you to get to actually move and actually learn about what is going on in Ghana. Every single day, people are building their houses, constructions are actually ongoing, and people are actually making progress. So the small money people are sending $1,000, $50, $100, $3,000, $10,000. People are actually doing great and marvelous works with them. So if you are also there and you also want to build, it is high time you started now. Because when these roads that we are saying, the roads are not good, when the development comes and they do roads here, you realize that you can't. That time you wake up to come and say, oh, I want to buy land at Santo, I want to buy land at East Legon Hills. You will not get land to buy. So it's also interesting that this area too, land issue is very serious. So when you are buying land here, you have to be very careful. One of my good brother in the US is giving me good advice. He has friends here who have got land here and they didn't get it from the right people, so they destroyed their houses. Though they've started building, doing some construction, doing their wall, they broke their walls. So this place, the seriousness in the land issues here. Please come like this so that I can get it very nice. There's seriousness in the land issues here. So when you are buying land at this area, you just have to be very concerned about the documentation. Yeah, the documentation has to be very serious. If you don't take the documentation serious when you're buying land at this area, you see that it's not a joke. Unlike, well-established estates like, the other places that I've already gone, which I don't want to mention the estate's name because I've overdone adverts for them. Yeah, those places, when you buy land, you can just go and sleep. You don't have problem because you buy it from the estate area. But this place, when you buy land here and you don't take time, you will cry. You will cry your own cry. Please, did you get this house? Very nice house. It's massive. Charlie, the one that built this house, much respect. Please, let's go so that it doesn't say that we are intruding his privacy. Where? Forget about that. So you see another house here. See this color. This color is so amazing. I like the color. You can see that's a very nice color right there. It's not red. And it is not, it looks wine. So the color is actually wine. Yeah. So let's keep going. So let's keep going to show you how progress and works that are actually ongoing at this area. And it is important though. It's really important the numbers. What's them? Yeah, I want. I've seen someone advertise a house in front there, and then he was saying that the roads, that no agents. And I say, even you the one that placed the banner on the house, you're an agent. I'm very sure that the owner himself would use his number on the this in the house. And even if it is the owner, how do you get to sell your house with an agent? Like, you just put the banner there. How many people pass there in a day? It's the agent that will bring you money. And so if you don't want an agent to come and be in between of the dealer, how do you get buyers? So Charlie, that is what we are doing. If you are building or you are investing in business here, you need to open up your way of doing your business. You can't say there's no agent. How do you get to sell? It's the agent that brings you house. You give him his 5%, or if it is 10%, you give him his 10%, so that you take your money, he takes his money too. But you can't tell him that no agent. You ubecha asana waton. So it's very much interesting for you to actually learn about the kind of house at this area. See this massive house right there, right in front, behind me. You can see it's just a massive house. So please come closer. One thing I want to always show people is the lanes. You can see the road here. You can see how the road is, right? Yeah. And you can also look at this part of the road. Yeah. So you see the one that is straight facing where we are just showing you currently is actually big. And when you are measuring in between the roads, it could even be up to 40 feet. Yeah. But this part of the road is also moderate or quite okay. Here could be up to like 30 feet. So that means that you can have a drainage system and, you know, a good walkway for yourself. So that's quite interesting. This part of the road too is also okay. When you get to this place right here where we are coming from, it's also okay. You can also have good drainage system as well. So it's important. One thing you also have to also observe is this place. When I said this place is like a new site, I don't mean it's a bush. No. You know, when you see the kind of houses that are here, you know that it's not a joke. So please come, let me show you something. You have electricity all over. All this place electrified. There's good water source. So what are you talking about? So please come closer here. Come. Let's keep going. This is somewhere at Santo, ladies and gentlemen, and I've just entered in one of the areas in Santo, and I'm showing you the kind of houses there. Please take it down here so that they get to see the kind of house there. You see, these are some nice, beautiful buildings that the person has actually built, and you can see this is the first one and this is the second one. So these are like 3 or 2 buildings that look like well structured, and when you zoom down there, you get to see the brown zincs. So that's what we're talking about. People are building. It's not a joke at all. People are actually investing and they're housing. So it's important that when you are also thinking of buying a property somewhere around this area, you have to always think about building at locations where people have already built. If that is what you want for yourself, though, if you don't want off-grid, if you are looking at how cheap the property is or the land is, you can't buy here. Here you can't get the land to be cheap. You can't get the land to be cheap here. The land will be very expensive. So basically, that is how life is. People are actually investing and they don't tell you, they don't speak about it. They are just quiet. In the next 5 years, in the next 4 years, you come and then you see the kind of buildings people have actually built here. And you go like, whoa, I want to have a house in Ghana. I want to build my house in Ghana. I want to do this in Ghana. That time you cannot buy, you cannot invest. It will be late, you cannot invest because things will go high. Imagine you are buying a plot of land here, let's say 400,000 Ghana cedi or 500,000 Ghana cedi or 600,000 Ghana cedi. You are buying it now, very cheap price, very cheap. It's very cheap. So get land here around 350,000, 400,000 to 600,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah. So if you get a one plot of land at that price, it's quite okay at this area. So basically, when you're able to get a piece of land right now at 2024 ending, it's cool. But as I told you already, you have to pay attention to the documentation. So when everything is done right, you get it now, it's okay. But in the next 5 years, you will not be able to what? You will not be able to get it like that. It will be very expensive. You see it and you begin to wonder. Please come closer. So I want you to show you some houses that are here, and you get to actually see what I'm talking about. These are some properties down there that I actually want to show you myself. You you get to actually see this beautiful building right there. And not only that, I want to show you what is down there. You get to see houses that are actually down. You can see people's roofing. Yeah, so this should tell you that it's not a joke. And this is where we came from. This is where we came from. You can see people's houses right there. This is where we came from. You get to see that, right? Serious building people that are actually raising at this area. And when I show you at this area too, you get to see that, right? You get to see it's a serious building people are actually raising. So these are investment people are making. They are making it silently. They wouldn't tell you or speak about it. When you are with them in wherever you are at your workplace, you think they don't have anything. They are not making any investment. The day you realize, you come to Ghana and you realize that the person that you are working with, the person that you have been with, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything now. He's not making any progress. You come and you see his house and you'll be shocked. Yes, so that's what we're talking about. So I'm going to be taking you through and be walking you through. Now I want us to pass here. I think there's a huge building right there, but I wanted us to use the other side so that we'll get to see what we have here. What do we have here? This looks like a runabout or what? Or is a school? So okay, they've written Alhaji Habibu runabout. Okay, I've seen that. That is Alhaji Habibu runabout. I've seen. So when you're at Santo, you actually come at these areas. It's quite okay, yeah. But the thing is that those people who came here first are those who got the properties cheap. So whenever you are first to go to a new location, it is not a bad idea, though. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Those people who came here first could have gotten land here at very cheaper price, and you'll be shocked that people were brought here to come and buy land here, and then they go back and say it's bush. 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, the place develops and they want to buy it the same price they got it earlier, but it is not possible because people have actually invested in them and prices have risen. So I can see some beautiful houses also in front there. I can see some nice houses in front there. I'll be taking you there so that you get to see what I'm seeing before we actually end this video. Don't forget, if you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the playlist. We have properties that we actually have for sale. In the description of this video, we have a playlist. So what you see is also a very nice house right there. If you also want someone to help you with due diligence before you buy any property in Ghana or before you buy any house in Ghana, I'm also available for that. If you also want someone to also help you, to do consultation, to learn about the general business in Ghana and also about the real estate business in Ghana, I'm also available for that. Don't forget that if you want a company to handle a building project, we also have some available for that. So as I'm showing you, this is some nice house right there. Before I take you to the nice places, I want to show you this house. You see, this is a very simple house the person has built. Very simple house. 1-story building, as you can see. You understand? That's a very nice house right there. So it's a gradual process. Building a home is not a rush. If you have small, you invest. You have small, you invest. But just take note that you don't use your cash flow to build a house. Because when you use all your money or your strength or your wealth to build a house, then that is not a good idea. Please show them the road. I told you I don't hide anything, yeah? I show you everything I see. So that you get to see both sides. I'm not showing you only good side. I'm showing you the bad side as well. So that you get to make your decisions. It's important that you learn about this and know how Ghanaian real estate business works. Ghana here, the roads are the last thing to be done. I repeat again, when there is development in a location, please come. The last thing that is done is the roads. You get electricity, you get water, you get everything. Almost all the social amenities, you get it. But the last thing that will happen to the location you are building your home is the road. You better learn this the hard way. So please come with me. I keep telling you more about this. And it's so important that you learn about that, because other than just learning about the real estate business, it's also about you understanding it and knowing that if you are investing in locations like this, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of investment. So kindly come. I want to end the video here, but I want to also show you what I'm seeing currently here, and it's so inspiring to understand and know the kind of houses that are actually built here. Let me have it like this. You can see right there. Yes, so you can see the house that are actually inside there. I'm zooming in for you to have a look. That's so crazy, man. You can see that, right? You can see some houses here too. You can see that, right? Good afternoon, Madam Pacha. That's how people are actually investing in the area. You can see that, right? So you see, these are all investments in the area that is so important for you to actually pay attention to. Yeah. So you can see these houses that I wanted to show you. These are brown zinc houses. You see that these are all investment people have actually made. And if you're also thinking of making an investment in Ghana here, this is what you actually need to pay attention to. Yes. So please, don't lose God, though. Make investments. Invest in real estate business is so important, because in the near future, you will actually grow to benefit and also get the value for your money. Yes. So my name is Imoru Sadat. If this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you always get notified whenever we post our new videos. Hey, Matia Atache. If you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy a land in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get a playlist. You press on the playlist, then you see the properties we have for sale. If you also want to buy a land anywhere in Ghana or from any person in Ghana, I'm available. I can help you do your due diligence. My fees are in the description of the video. If you want to book me for consultation as well, I'm available for that. My name is Imoru Sadat. You're welcome to Business Stress Ghana. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Subscribe to talk business.